Ever wondered what Jesus was doing for the 18 years between his childhood and the start of his public ministry? The Bible tells us a fascinating story about him at age 12, visiting the temple in Jerusalem. His parents, Mary and Joseph, accidentally left without him. After 3 frantic days of searching, they found him, not lost and scared, but confidently debating with the most learned religious teachers. Everyone was stunned by his wisdom. When his mother asked why he'd worried them so much, he replied, "Didn't you know I must be in my Father's house?" It was a profound glimpse into his divine identity. But after that, the scriptures go almost completely silent. He returned to Nazareth with his parents and, as Luke's gospel says, was submissive to them, growing in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and man. Then, the narrative jumps forward nearly 2 decades to his baptism around age 30. So what happened during those missing years? This gap, from his teens through his 20s, is one of the most intriguing mysteries in the Bible. There are no biblical records of his daily life, his work as a carpenter, or any travels he might have taken. Why this silence? It's not an oversight, it's intentional. The Gospel writers wanted to focus our attention on the most critical parts of his life: his ministry, his teachings, his death, and his resurrection. These silent years emphasize that Jesus lived a normal, quiet, and obedient life. He wasn't performing public miracles or drawing crowds. He was simply living as a human son in a humble home, likely learning the carpentry trade from his earthly father, Joseph. This period of ordinary life was a crucial part of his preparation. It shows his perfect humanity and his sinless obedience. As the book of Hebrews says, he was tempted in every way just as we are, yet he did not sin. These hidden years were a time of quiet spiritual growth and endurance, facing the everyday challenges of life, just like us. So, what can we learn from Jesus' missing years, especially in our fast-paced modern world? First, they teach us that God often does his most important work in us quietly, behind the scenes. We might feel like we're stuck in a monotonous routine, unseen and unappreciated, but like Jesus, we are called to be faithful right where we are. The Bible encourages us, whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men. In a culture that craves instant recognition, Jesus' life shows us the value of patience and hidden holiness. God is shaping us for our purpose even when no one is watching. Second, the mystery of these years reminds us that we don't need to have all the answers to trust God's plan. People have written countless books speculating about what Jesus did during this time,